While Prince William and King Charles's father's 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 line is recorded back 1,000 years, brick walls, defined as an inability to find records for the next generation back, stopped their matrilineal trails cold in the 18th century, in Gloucestershire and Gujarat respectively. The reason we have a current British king and heir with such a deep patrilineage is because the future Queen Elizabeth II married a prince of an ancient house. In earlier times, well, obviously Princess Mary's prince, but by 1947 the British public had been demanding for a full generation and through 2 world wars that the monarchy become national in nature rather than pan-European. So Prince Philip was closer to being controversial than being expected, and all the alternate candidates Princess Elizabeth might have married were British nobles like the future Dukes of Buccleuch and Grafton. That would have fit in more with her father and her son, each of whom married the daughter of an earl. These families of the peerage were known descendants of Tudor and Stuart kings like Charles II and Henry VII, sure, which is more royal than the average Briton. The average Briton is an unproven Plantagenet descendant of kings like Henry III or John, but they also have plenty of unknown lines. Following Princess Diana's, we see daughters of a baron, a colonel, a deputy lieutenant, a woolen manufacturer, and a British East India Company employee, Theodore Forbes, who married his Armenian Gujarati wife Eliza Gavork in Surat, with their daughter born in Yemen in the British coffee trading factory at Mocha. Here are their family search profiles from a while back, where the editor apparently heard the good advice, name people exactly as they're named in the records, and twisted it into the ridiculous, transliterate names into the official language of the country that currently holds the place the event happened. Here's Eliza's father's profile, correctly in Armenian, and here's an article about a DNA test of Diana's matrilineal cousins that shows the true background of Eliza's mother. That Diana's matrilineage led to India wasn't a secret uncovered by Britain's DNA. Her brother Earl Spencer named his daughters Kitty and Eliza in the 90s after his earliest known matrilineal ancestors. They apparently have Eliza's letters written in Gujarati. The hidden piece was that Eliza Gavork wasn't entirely Armenian. The conclusion of this research is that at some point, the female line goes to Gujarati Muslims specifically, supposedly because there were several known marriages between Armenian Christian men and Muslim women in Surat in family trading alliances, but few to none married Hindus. Does this make the British royal family suddenly diverse? The future King William V significantly Indian? No. No more than having 2 unimportant to be recorded ancestors in Gloucestershire makes them working class. It does show you that royal genealogy evolves, though, with upwardly mobile non-noble lines filtering into nobility in an exchange where families trade titles for cash, and lines that are passing from a distant population filtering into a population that only appears to be homogeneous. This is by no means new, and I haven't yet found a single person on Earth, no matter how important, who has a fully known 15th generation.